Hello, boys and girls. This is Old Man Yells at Cloud for my Blue Powder Monkeys Patreon. Today we are working on our Terraforming Mars map. I'm going to start my music. Alright, we're good. This is more or less where I left off last time, working on the awards and milestones. I think just for... If I don't click over on the interface over here, I have my pen in the front. There's this, I don't know if you can see it very well. Anyway, there's a little rocker switch there. And you can rock it forward or backwards. Mine since, I don't know, 2000. I think I've had some form of Wacom tablet. Yeah. The front rocker is always the hand tool, which is basically the space bar. The back is always undo. Sometimes I'll switch it up for short term. There was a InDesign project where I needed to copy and paste a whole bunch of text into there. For some reason I couldn't place it. I don't remember why. But I had the front as copy and the back as paste for a little while, but then it switches back to this. Anyway, so if I don't click over before I start working, like dedicatedly hit it on the thing, the space bar for YouTube is pause. So I come over and I like hit it and the freaking music pauses. Sometimes it speeds up. Actually, I just realized too, it goes into like 1.5 times mode when I do something as well. 84 warnings, huh? That's crazy. Not going to worry about any of them. Whoops. There we go. I'm listening to the newest Counting Crows album. It's called Butter Miracle, The Complete Sweets for some reason. Not a fan of the album title. But I do like Counting Crows for whatever reason. They are... Some people like them, some people don't. There's a documentary that just came out on them, talking about all of that. They're like, oh, the lead singer is super whiny. It's like, well, kind of is, but I don't mind it. They have a quality that I like, which, and some of you are going to get super annoyed about this. It's kind of like Depeche Mode. And there's several bands where when you hear their songs for the first time, it feels like you've heard, when you hear a new song by them, it feels like you've heard the song before. And I don't know, some people maybe think that that's not good, but I like it. And the best of the Counting Crows stuff, to me, feels like I've heard it before in that best way possible. I don't like, and you know, I don't love all of their stuff. I definitely, interestingly, I mean, August and Everything After is a great fucking album. I might, and then, you know, other people are like, oh, and everything kind of drops off. I kind of hold the first 4 or 5. There's Recovering the Satellites, which I think is their second. This Desert Life, maybe their third. And then I think Hard Candy. All of those I like, I would have to say, almost equally. I mean, the title track from Hard Candy I love. I love Miami, which I think might be off either the second or third album. Oh, and I fucking love another Horse Dreamers Blues off their second album. That may be, honestly, my top 5, maybe even top 3. around here is pretty dope. The other thing that's interesting is a lot of the songs from their first album, Rain King, even Round Here, I kind of like... Oh, what am I doing? I got to actually change the numbers before I start balancing them. I kind of like the live... I like live versions of them better than the studio. Because they're one of those bands that fuck around with their stuff on stage. I've seen them in concert a few times. And they'll just be like, let's just add part of this other song into this song or whatever it is, right? Let's just get rid of those. There we go. Yeah, okay. Fucking lost my lead. That's funny, that's the only one. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oop, fuck. On the remote chance that the very, I'm guessing, few people that will watch this, fewer still will be familiar enough with Affinity to do scripting for it. I'm not even sure how you would script it, but having a number generator in these programs would fucking rule. The number of times I've had to type numbers. Oh, fuck. Like what I'm doing now. God, what a pain in the ass. They're like, oh, you can just, if you're doing it like a normal block of text or whatever, but it's like, I'm fucking not. I need to type a bunch of individual numbers that can be manipulated. This happens a lot for role-playing game stuff anyway. I think we're leaving this lower one blank here. Bow, bow. Can I do the centering thing? Oh my god. Stop it. There we go. Nope. Oh, there's got to be a setting. Nope. Icon and text, what does that mean? Okay. There's an alignment mode. Easier on me. So it doesn't have anything to do with what order I click them in. All right, I guess we do this the manual way because I'm not going to sit here for... Why don't you give me love here? Let's turn off numbers top. Okay, those are already turned off. Score hexes. There we go. There we go. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Come on, man, just give me this fucking center line. That's all I want. There you go. Okay. Oh. lock those? I bet I locked them. There we go. I feel like that's correct. That's correct. Radio is in on the Rhine. Turning it all other times. On the radio, we'll tell you what to do. But he sings, we are the revolving morning. You know, I believe in something. Darkness under the aurora. Oh, watch me get like music clicked. Watching out the tweets. I guess that would assume that I'm in tune. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Here we go again. I haven't looked. I don't need to do that. I haven't looked up the maximum, like 2-player score on Tharis. I'm guessing it's over 130. What? I mean, you could delay the game with engine building shenanigans and all that. I'm talking about just regular sort of like equivalent of arena play on Board Game Arena, competitive play. Could believe in something. The aurora. Should have thought of this earlier. Oh no, where'd 115 go? Did I delete it? Yeah, looks like I might have deleted it. Famous, good, white gold. Everybody waves, we are the heaven. Morning. I feel like I've probably already done these, huh? They look pretty balanced. And then away. Da 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 da. Da da. Shouldn't give me the little up down icons. I just want my goddamn arrowhead. Mouse pointer. Not sure what that little up down is. I should probably figure it out. It might be important or useful. Whew. That was the whole thing. Alright, so oh no. Why did it throw these way out of order? Here we go again. Oh, it's some kind of location adjustment. What did I call these before? Numbers, yeah, but then what? Oh, just straight up what they are. Makes sense. So let's see. 1, 5. I know all this looks like a pain, but as much as you saw me searching around for various elements to try to unlock or correct or whatever, it was so much easier because shit was organized. And I may never need to use this level of organization during it, but I still feel like it's worth it, just in case. Especially in a file that has turned out to be this large and complicated, honestly. Like, this might not seem like that much stuff going on, but as I've shown in previous videos, like I can't even do the alignment tool with everything turned on. Like, it just doesn't have enough processing. I'm not sure everything in this Affinity versus Adobe thing has to be competitive, and I get it, but I'm not sure if Adobe would do better. But the honest answer is it doesn't bother me that much, because Adobe would be costing me $53 a month unless I knew all the various workarounds and was willing to BS them into somehow getting it down to like 35, which everybody acts like it's a deal, right? They always act like, oh, if you just do this and you just do this, then they'll give it to you for cheaper. And it's like, well, one, they should just be giving it to me for cheaper then. And two, that's pretty abusive behavior, honestly. And you're just used to it. We're just used to, unfortunately, there's a lot of people in every generation, but especially people in, as generations get newer, some stuff changes for the better, but they also lose track of the what used to be normal. Oh, shoot. I don't mind that, actually. You know, and the jokes about like the whole Simpsons thing. It's like, oh, he was that was just considered like a normal house and a normal thing in the 90s to be able to have one job supporting 3 kids and have a house and car. That's a true story, you know. My mom never worked until after the kids were gone for the most. She did like part-time stuff, I think, here and there. But then at a certain point, when we were gone, she got a job, I think because she maybe wanted to work or wanted her own money. We were relatively poor, but we were still like, there was still a middle class then with different stratations, lower middle class, you know. So I had have a sister, and we always had our own rooms. Never lived in a house where we had to share a bedroom other than when we were like 2, and at that point my dad literally built a spare bedroom on the side of the like 1800s cabin we were living in at the time. All right. Oops. I just made the OBS screen bigger for some reason, which I absolutely do not need to do. I want my Terraforming Mars map. There we go. Anyway, yeah, you guys are missing out on a lot of stuff. All right, so all these should have little icons and stuff, which is going to be kind of fun. Let's cheat. I don't know if I'll call it cheating. That's literally what it is. That's where you start in Terraforming Rating, TR, in the regular game, and then solo is here. Which I don't know whether I should move this down, and I definitely think... Now, here's something interesting. I have no idea... where that is. Rectangle? Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, it's right here. These little boxes need to go down. Boxes, texts. I mean, actually, it doesn't matter too much. I can go this direction instead. getting rid of those hexes helps a lot as far as being able to line stuff up. Or maybe not. Not lining up on anything. What's going on? Okay. Boom. That was a thing. Actually, I'll do that a lot today, maybe. Music ended for a second. I was like, that seems short. Do this. Let's see. Actually, let's distribute this. There we go. And just find the center. Oh, there it was. Oh, goodness. Those are already smaller. Oh. It's a way to enter in. I've done it before where you put in like a percentage or a fucking asterisk or something. I'm gonna check this video here real quick. That's not it. So easy to find last time. Scale equals. Okay. Oh. I guess this video's playing over here. Why was I able to watch it over there? That's interesting. All right, scale percentage. So let's try this. Times equals 80%. And that didn't do shit. That did. Is this? I thought this was scale though. Oh, it's not scale. Okay. Go 85. That didn't do it. Let's try it again. Star equals 85%. There we go. I don't know what was different about that time. I guess I typed something in weird. Times equals 85%. Okay, cool. Times equal 90%. Let's go like 92. There we go. Times equals 92%. Once again, did something wrong. Times equals 92%. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. I kind of like this graphic in general. Maybe I'll use it for the other ones. Might have run out of... I did. Okay, we're going to go a little bit longer here. So I listened to Billy Strings. All right, so that's Terraforming Planner. Do I have a Jupyter icon yet? Benario, as we rode up to Benario, Captain fell in love. And he called my name, pretty Peggy-O. Will you marry me, pretty Peggy-O? Will you marry me, pretty Peggy-O? You will marry me, I'll set your people free. I would marry you, sweet William-O. Marry you, all your guineas are too few. Lil buddy, Angry-O. Oh, whoa. Calm down there, buddy. Whew, that was a lot. That's awesome. All right. If I was super hardcore, I would figure out what the card size is in the game. Yeah. And I am just that hardcore. Oh, guess they're normal card sized. Whoa. Okay, cool. I guess there was some confusion about the size of the cards based on the kind of card sleeve you needed. If ever I return, pretty Peggy-O. Ever I returned, all your cities I will burn. Destroy all the people. Well, that is 3. So let's use that. Point up. Zoom point up. Yep. All kinds of weird shit's happening. I've been down the stairs, pretty Peggy-o. I've been down the stairs. What the fuck? I think I ran into this before. There we go. Order matters. Trio. We rode up to Pinocchio. Captain fell in love with a lady like a dove. Called her by name, pretty Peggy-o. Oh, Peggy-o. Very weird shit going on. Why is that? Ooh, I like that. Oh, it sort of auto-played a song after this, which is Be Good Tanya's version of Waiting Around to Die, which is an old Townes Van Zandt song that I fucking adore. Reason why rambling, losing, lots of rambling. It's better than waiting around to die. Oop, bump. It has a weird chord harmony that reminds me of a Sting song. Which is either the Hearts or Spades song. God, I can't remember which one it is. I don't think it's Fields of Gold. It might be. Though I also really like a cover of Fields of Gold by God, I can't remember the lady's name. She passed away right after she made the album back in the 90s. So, for fuck's sake. Why? Oh, that's right. So when you're in this outline mode, for some fucking reason, known only to fucking programmers or whatever, you're able, even if something's locked, you're able to grab it. Just fucking annoying. Sure, there's a good reason for it in somebody's mind. Did we fly? I feel like this should maybe be a little smaller. It's a little crowded. Ah, for fuck's sake. There we go. His name is Cody. So dumb. How often do you actually need to fucking skew something like that? Oh. Okay, so let's do this. That's funny. Okay. What's I grabbing in here? This. Oh no. What's all this shit? All right. The bottom line is I'm going to make a spacer for this measurement the same way I made a spacer for this measurement. So let's do this first. Or perhaps... No, they're too separated. Oh, nice. Not sure how that happened, but I'm not too worried about it right now. There's some super bluegrassy version of nothing playing right now too. I listen to a lot of Townes Van Zandt covers. Let's see who this is by. Oh, Robert Plant and Alison Krauss. So I recognize his voice or her voice. Not sure which one was singing. Anyway. All right, that's going to do it for now. When you see me again with this Terraforming Mars thing, it's possible I will have done more work on it, but it's possible I haven't. So we'll see. Subscribe to the channel if you want notifications when I post new videos. Check out my Patreon, Blue Powder Monkeys, if you want to see all the other stuff we're up to. And thanks for watching.